Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Anyways, if you're new here, my name is Precious and I hope you subscribe to join this amazing family. But if you are a returning subscriber, you already know I love you so much. Thank you for stopping by once again to watch me on this channel. So guys, like I said, today's video is a back to school deep clean with me vlog, and I'm just trying to get my space cleaned up because a clean space equates to sound mind, and I need my mind to be in the soundest state because I'm going to be studying a lot this period. So thank you for watching. I know you guys can see all that I am doing, so I don't want to bore you with telling you what I'm doing when you can already see it. So I'll just give you a very hot gist as you watch me clean up my room, okay? So you guys just stay tuned, watch till the end to get the full gist, and I hope you enjoy watching this vlog. So as you watch me diligently clean my room, I'll be giving you the full gist on how my friend and I ended up on Instablog Ninja, which is like the biggest blog in Nigeria right now, okay? Yes, I ended up on Instablog and it was not for a good reason, and I'm sure you did not know that your girl has reached Instablog. Anyways, I'll be giving you the full gist in this video, so just sit back, relax and enjoy this vlog. Watch till the end to get the full gist, okay? So if you're new to this channel, you might not know, but I am always the chief event planner when it comes to my friends' birthdays, okay? Whenever somebody wants to surprise my friends, they always reach out to me to help them plan it out, okay? So this case was not any different. It was my friend's birthday and her boyfriend was in town and he wanted to surprise her, so he reached out to me and I was the co-event planner, okay? So on the morning of my friend's birthday, I was invited to the venue to come and survey and see how things are going, okay? So I snuck out of the house in a way that my friend would not suspect anything, and then I went to help carry a few drinks to the venue. And when I got to the venue, I saw that it was like an apartment. So the apartment had 2 rooms and a very big living room where the surprise was supposed to happen, okay? So the decorator was decorating the place at this point. So I saw balloons, I saw the money cake, I saw the main edible cake, I saw a teddy bear, I saw a food tray, and all those normal things that they used to, like all the normal things that they used to do a birthday surprise were present, okay? And then it was supposed to be a surprise, and then after that there will be an intimate birthday dinner with just a few people and all whatnot. So I was so excited for my friend because I love my friends to have the best birthdays ever, even if I don't always get the chance to have amazing birthdays, but I always put in the efforts to make sure that my friends enjoy their birthdays, okay? So I was supposed to bring my friend to the venue at the end of the day, and I was fine with that plan, okay? I was going to pull it off effortlessly, and so I went back home. My friend did not suspect anything. She did not know I went to see any venue or anything like that. So I was happy that I was pulling it off well, okay? So the evening of her birthday came, and I told her I wanted to take her out and spoil her, okay, because she's my friend. So she dressed up, she did her makeup, and she followed me. She thought we were going out to go and hang out and have a girl date or girl outing or something like that, but then I took her to this venue, and to my utmost surprise, I was so surprised when I got to this venue. But anyways, before we continue this gist, at this point I just finished cleaning my kitchen. I just washed the walls and all whatnot, and then I had to go over to wash my dispenser, okay? So this water dispenser or this water pot is the best thing I own in this room, and it has served me for 4 years and counting. And in these 4 years I haven't had to buy a single bag of sachet water, okay? All I have to do is pour normal tap water into this dispenser, and it helps me filter the water and gives me clean alkaline water for me to drink, okay? It has saved me a lot of expenses with buying sachet water every now and then, and also the stress of having to go out to carry bags of sachet water. I haven't had to do that in the longest time, and even my friends come to my room to fetch water from this water pot because it is really amazing. Fine and good, it does not chill your water, that's why I have a fridge, but then it gives you clean water every time you pour normal tap water into this dispenser. It will filter out clean alkaline water for you to drink. So after dismantling and washing this water dispenser, I assembled it back together and I went to keep it in the room. Then I came back to the kitchen to remove the cobwebs that were all over the place in the kitchen. You guys, the cobwebs were a lot, but I cleaned it all out, and then I went ahead to thoroughly mop the floors, okay? I needed to do that because the floors were really dirty. Then I went outside to the balcony to clean it up. Okay, I was cleaning up all the things I brought out from the kitchen, because this is where I kept them, and I cleaned them up really nicely. And then I was cleaning up this bucket for my rice and for my gari. So when I cleaned the one that was supposed to contain my gari, it was feeling so heavy, and I opened it. You guys, it was smelling, because the gari inside it had rotted. The smell that came out of this thing, it was smelling so bad. It had molds on it and all what's not. It was so disgusting. But then I closed it back and I went to wash it outside later. So let's go back to our gist. Where was I? So I hyped my friend up and gingered her to get ready that evening of her birthday, and then I took her out. Okay, she thought we were just going to have fun or just hang out somewhere, but then I cunningly took her to the venue where the surprise was supposed to take place. And when we got there, I was surprised, okay, because the initial plan was to just do an intimate birthday surprise and then have an intimate birthday dinner after that. But then when I got there, the crowd I saw there, my gosh, it was a lot. The whole place was filled up to the brim with majority of the guys' friends, okay? So majority of men were there, and the whole place was so noisy and so rowdy. But I just kept my cool and pretended like I knew what was happening. I knew that this was supposed to be the plan, but I was shocked, okay? I was surprised. Anyways, they did the birthday surprise thing and gave my friend her money cake and the birthday cake and the teddy bear and the food tray, and they even sprayed her money, okay? So those guys that were there, they were spraying her money and they were hyping her, and I was helping my friend pick up her money, because why not? So I helped her pick up her money, and then after that she went to go and change into the dinner dress that was bought for her for the supposed intimate birthday dinner, which I was wondering at this point how we are going to achieve that intimacy. But anyways, she wore the very nice dress, and then she came out, and another surprise was waiting for us, okay? This one shocked me. But anyways, before we continue with this story, at this point I just finished cleaning my fridge, and I was just showing you guys how to test the water from the water pot. Okay, I was showing you how I test the water from this water pot to be sure that it is alkaline, because alkaline water is the best water to drink. And when you get water from this water pot and you put this methyl orange indicator inside it, it's going to show you dark blue. Okay, once it's dark blue, you know the water is alkaline. But when you put this methyl orange inside the normal water from the tap, it's going to show you orange, to show you that the water is acidic and that water is not good for drinking. Okay, so before I even drink any sachet water or any water at all, I always try to test it and be sure that it's alkaline and that it's good for drinking. Anyways, I went ahead to clean my rack and clean my mirror and all what's not. Just keep watching while I continue this hot gist. Okay, so when my friend changed into her dinner dress and she came out, she came into the room filled with people. What did we see? What did we hear? What happened? Her boyfriend went on his knees to propose. You are proposing to my friend, you did not tell me? I was dumbfounded. I did not know what to do. I don't know what to. My friend was just looking at me confused. She was like, what's happening? What's happening here? The one that brought me here, what's happening here? And me, I was like, hey, I did not know that this was about to happen. Oh, they did not inform me. I was not informed too. Like, and the fact that that room was filled up with men, like, you cannot misbehave. They will beat you. They will beat me and beat her. Join. So let me just go back a bit. When I came to see this venue, I don't know, somehow this talk about engaging her came up. Okay, this talk about engaging my friend came up with her boyfriend. We talked about it and I was like, I told him that she's not ready. Okay, we are still in med school. We have not even written any professional exam yet. This is not the time, but very soon. I told him very soon that this is not the time to do it, but very soon. And he was like, okay. He just smiled and laughed it off, and we just changed topic. Okay, now you're proposing to her. Why? Fine and good. The guy is like in his early 30s, but my friend is not ready, and that's the truth. But then she was so confused, she could not say no in that room, because if she had said no, they will beat her and beat me, join, and kick all of us out of that place, and we will be stranded. So my dear, the wisest thing to do at that point was for her to say yes. So she said yes, and they hyped and said, oh, I go love, the video, the snaps, they did this one, they did that one, ho. My friend was like, she was dumbfounded. In fact, she was crying. They thought it was tears of joy, but it was tears of confusion. Like, she was like, how? They have talked about this thing as a couple many times, and she'll be telling him that she's not yet ready. She was saying that let her write her first professional exam before she starts entertaining suitors or entertaining the whole engagement idea. Do you get? The guy did not hear. I don't know if it's peer pressure that did him, because most of his friends were getting married very soon. So I think it's pressure that made him to stubbornly go ahead and propose. Anyways, my friend said yes, and that was the end of that night. Like, that was the end of the whole thing. We just had the whole dinner. We just ate food. It was not any intimate birthday dinner. We just ate food, and the evening continued. Like, the birthday celebration continued, and then it was after the party that everybody now calmed down to process this whole thing. And she was like, oh, she's not ready. So the next morning, that is after this whole birthday wahala, we went back to our apartment, and my friend started to get a lot of calls from her family members and her friends, because apparently somebody that was there at the engagement surprise made a video and posted it on Facebook. Okay, so people got to see it, and he posted it without anybody's consent. Okay, he just posted it there, and people saw it and started calling her to congratulate her and all whatnot. And her mom also saw it, and her mom was furious. Okay, her mom called her and she was shouting at her. Her issue was that how can her only daughter get engaged, and the first way, like the way she got to find out, was on the internet. Like, why didn't her daughter tell her and all of that? Anyways, I know it's late, but let me call my friend Juliet and call my friend's boyfriend James. So Juliet's mom was so angry, and then Juliet had to beg me to please escort her back home. Let's go and pacify her mom, okay? Because I was the event planner, so somehow I am involved, okay? I'm the one that carried her there, and I am inside the equation. So I had to follow Juliet back to her house to go and talk things over with Juliet's parents, because at this point they were so offended. So Juliet's boyfriend James and I went over to Juliet's house, okay? And also Juliet was not sure that James was the one for her, okay? She was not sure that she would want to spend the rest of her life with James, and that was another issue, okay? So we just had to go and talk this whole thing over and settle this whole thing, like straighten it out and all of that. Anyways, when we got to Juliet's house, only her mom was around because her dad had to go to work, but then he had already seen the Facebook post, okay? James actually came with his friend for emotional support or whatever, because at this point it was not yet clear why he came with a friend. But then anyways, we had to start this meeting without Juliet's dad, because Juliet's mom was there to represent him, okay? So Juliet's parents had an issue with this whole engagement thing. Hello guys, so I'm almost done with cleaning my room. It's remaining for me to mop the floor, okay? And I'm starving. I'm about to faint, okay? So I have to go out and look for where I'll eat. Then I'll fill my gas, okay? I'll fill my gas, and I'll give my whites to the dry cleaners. I will buy bleach for my toilet, because when I come back I'll wash my toilet and my bathroom. And then what else? I'll buy things I'll use and cook spaghetti tomorrow, because I cannot cook anything today. So I'll just mop this floor towards the door, because I don't like mopping and then matching it, because if I mop from the door to this place, I'll have to match it to go out. So I'll just mop from here to the door and then carry my gas, and from there I go, okay? Thanks for still watching. Thanks for still watching up until this point. I love you. I don't take you for granted. Comment your ratios if you're still watching up until this point, okay? Bye. So Juliet's parents had an issue with this whole engagement thing, because according to them, James would have first of all come as a suitor to come and make his intentions known to Juliet's parents, and then when they permit him to go and engage their daughter, he can go ahead to do that. And when she says yes, both of them will now come back as a couple and receive the blessings from Juliet's parents, okay? So the mom was angry because she did not even know who he was, and she just got to find out from the internet. It was so annoying to her, because that's not the right procedure. And I think she has a point, okay? You should come and make your intentions known first, and then go ahead to do the engagement, and then if she accepts, you now come back to seal the whole thing. But then James did not take the whole discussion well. He was pissed off, and he said that that's not how it's done. That first of all, you engage the girl, and if she agrees, you both will now come to meet the parents, okay? But then anyways, James did not handle it well, and he went and told my friend Juliet to go and bring out the ring, okay? That he's not engaging again, that he wants to take his ring back. So Juliet went to go and bring out the ring and give it to him, and unknown to us, James brought his friend there for him to come and video the whole thing, okay? That's why he came with a friend, okay? So the friend videoed Juliet giving the ring back to James, and that was the video they took to Instablog, and I was inside that video. Okay, they took that video to Instablog and they gave a false story. But anyways, I just feel like that was God's way of removing that guy from her life, okay? Because I mean, what's all this drama, like, come on. But anyways, it's a thing of the past now, and my friend has moved past it. My friend is doing okay, I'm doing okay, and I did not expect to enter Instablog, but I entered.